I would say, AJ maybe a little bit bigger, but both, they make plays in three phases of the defense, whether it's in the intermediates or low zones, making plays, deep, being able to affect the passer, and obviously in the run game. That Bev, he's played so many different positions, throughout his career. That he's able to disguise and do a bunch of different stuff. AJ in his first year as a true starter, locked into that spot, but we ask a lot of him, specifically as we're talking about climbing up into the defensive front. So both kind of Swiss Army knives and both amazing football players, man.
Okay, AJ in specific then, your guy, tell me about what you like about his game, what you like about the man, whatever pops.
Yeah, very, very cerebral. I think he sees the game different. It's able to slow down. He's able to adapt to the speed of whatever's happening around him. He doesn't seem to panic. Everything's really patient in the way he plays. He trusts his keys. He's a physical force. And he's got a knack for the football, whether it's in the air or punching it out. So, he buys into everything that we're trying to coach, as far as the detail to his game, but also in trying to create and or force turnovers.
He does seem like a really super smart dude. The way he handles the media, now that doesn't always connect, but that is, in this case, an indication that this guy's got a lot going on.
Oh, yeah, for better or for worse, I don't know, but...
I think it was good yesterday. It was for better yesterday.
He's an awesome dude, man. You're not going to leave a conversation without either him or yourself smiling or laughing. Infectious personality. Yeah, man. You love his presence when he's around. So, but as far as it comes to the game, he spends so much time trying to understand what the opponent's trying to accomplish and how he can affect it.
One real quick one just before I go. Is weak side becoming like Sam in some ways?
I think it depends on the defense and personnel, but yeah, there's a lot of parallels between the two positions. But for the most part, still, I think I would lean a little bit heavier on more of a DB emphasis at the Sam position. But there's teams that have certain sub packages where the guys can get away with it. Truthfully, guys on our team, CJ Rivas can do it. Jaden Dahlke, they can do it. Other teams, Darius Pickett, obviously Bev, like these guys, they can do multiple things. And it's quite similar depending on scheme, but that's a good thing. There's so much versatility on the defensive side in this league.
Thank you. Good luck.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Don.
This is great. All right, Coach. What's it like just having practice away from home the whole week? It seems to be a little bit of a different thing for you. How do you handle that? It's not necessarily adversity, but how do you handle that kind of difference of rollout?
Yeah, I think it's just more along the lines of trying to structure it, for us, trying to structure the day as close as possible to the routine that we're used to, but just having the understanding that, there's going to be a little bit of manipulation of time. And with that, you just got to be able to sacrifice and understanding that, whatever needs to get done, we'll get it accomplished, even though it might not be streamlined of what we're used to. The cadence of how it's going is what we're used to. So if nothing else, it gives more time for the guys to settle and spend some more time together, specifically being, put together in a hotel. And, we don't know anybody in this city, so, they're going to spend more time together. And, teams that get to this point, I think it's a benefit.
What's it like just even having bonus football? Like it's got to be amazing.
Yeah. Being able to get into the second season is it's exactly that. That was a term that was brought up to me this postseason instead of the bye week as a bonus week, and I love that. I'd never thought about or phrase it like that, but I do. I see it like that now. So for us to be able to have an opportunity to continue playing and now be here at this stage. Man, what a time. These guys and football players in general, coaches as well. You don't know how long that's ever going to last, in specific spots or obviously with specific groups from year to year. So to be able to maximize in totality the amount of weeks that you can spend together and be able to do what we love together is, it's outstanding.
Just a couple more questions. One is your family here, and are they going to be able to enjoy the week at all?
Yeah, my family's going to come on Friday. They love me. They understand me. I wouldn't be much. I wouldn't be much of a presence any time before that. So they're going to come out Friday and take it all in.
And a different kind of question here. Coach Kent Majuri,
Yeah.
what's it like to be a head coach? One of your best traits almost has to be a survivor, and he has been since 2016 and been a survivor with this club. What has he done to kind of endear himself not just to you but to multiple? Actually, I hate regimes, but different head coaches.
Yeah, the first thing with this is having no knowledge of the person, right? Which is extremely important to myself. I'm looking at the tape, for him and the special teams unit. I thought they were always outstanding. I love the style in which they played. And then, getting to know Kent and then getting to know and getting stories from other, players that I know that have, spent time with him or other people on staff. All they did was spoke about the person that he was. So I knew that alignment was excellent. And then now, spending as much time we had together, freaking love him, man. He's unbelievable. He's a great guy, awesome sense of humor. He coaches tough, and I think the special teams unit is a representation of him and his personality.
And how important is that special teams coach because they talk to everybody on all sides of the football?
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial for us. It's, we understand what this is, and winning football games, and, the special teams is a unit. It has to be there. You're talking about, and more times than not, the phase of football that's going to be flipping the field majority of the time is the special teams and being able to carry that much weight as far as yardage is concerned. So how we attack that and we champion the special teams play, whether it's somebody who's a core special teamer or an offensive or defensive starter who is doing extra for his teammates to be on special teams, we champion that kind of effort, and it shows, man. They've been lights out. They're a fast and physical group. And they are prideful in their work.
Thanks, Coach. Have fun this week.
Thank you very much. You too.